In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create this look for Halloween, a devil face, using using prosthetics, latex prosthetics, and makeup to achieve a devil face. So let's get started. And for more information, as always, check fantasymakeupblog.com. Okay, first step is applying the prosthetic, horns, nose, whatever it is you're working on. You want to apply the prosthetics with the spirit gum to clean, dry skin. Okay, then I'm going to go around the perimeter of the prosthetic with more spirit gum. And so I don't get my fingers all sticky, I'm going to use the end of a makeup brush to roll it along the edges, and that'll make the spirit gum a little tacky. And it's probably a good idea to make sure everything's symmetrical before it dries. Okay, now that the spirit gum is dry, there are a few areas where there are gaps around the edges of the prosthetics, so I'm going to fill that in with molding wax, which you can use Craftobian modeling wax. That's what I'm using. Or you can get the Ben Nye nose and scar wax, is really good as well. And you can use a sculpting tool, just like a regular clay sculpting tool. I'm using the end of my tweezers because it works just as well. It has a flat surface. Okay, modeling wax just kind of blends the edges out of the prosthetics, and then you can go over it and seal it with liquid latex to create a smooth finish that you can apply foundation over. And as with any craft products, or facial makeup, you need to be careful around the eyes so that you don't get it in the eyes, and if you do, rinse it out, blah blah blah, read the warnings. Okay, now that the latex is dry, I'm going to highlight, lowlight, and contour with a red Ben Nye paint. I'm going to use a black cream foundation. These are all cream foundations, actually, by Ben Nye. I'm using a red, a black, and a little bit of yellow to accentuate the eyes and the horns. A little bit of the molding wax was not covered up. Maybe smile. Now, like I said before, I want to create the effect of having a really dramatic raised eyebrow. And shading on the inside of the eyes is going to make the eyes recede, obviously. And then these prosthetics actually have sort of a built-in shape to them where the brow sticks out a little bit further, so you can kind of follow the lines of the prosthetics. If not, just make up your own lines. Okay, I basically, wherever I want shadows, creases, wrinkles, just any exaggeration in light, I outline it with the brush in black, and then go back and stipple it with the sponge to blend it all together. So going around the edge of the horns with black will just kind of accentuate the shadows and make it look like it's actually protruding from the forehead. Gives it a more realistic, three-dimensional blah. Okay, I'm going to go over with a little bit of yellow and then blend the two colors together because we don't want any solid lines. Okay, to recap everything we've just done, I put a red cream base by Ben Nye all over, then low-lighted and contoured with a black cream base. I went back and highlighted with a little bit of yellow just to exaggerate and bring out everything that I want to pop forward, such as the exaggerated brow bone. Then I went back in with the brush and made fine lines just around where the creases of the mouth would be and bags under the eyes to make them really sharp and defined. Now I'm going to go back over the top of it with the loose Ben Nye powder and cherry red. Alright, for the finishing touches, I used eyeshadow in coordinating colors to go over the areas where I had previously highlighted, low-lighted, contoured with the cream makeup. So I used the red cherry by Ben Nye to go over the really, really vibrant red areas. And here where I highlighted to exaggerate the jowls and the under eye circles, I used a translucent powder just to kind of set it and let the yellow cream makeup show from underneath. I used a more of a dark brown eyeshadow on the contours of the cheeks and the jaw and the eyebrows to give it more of a natural look as opposed to just the harsh black up against the red, which looks better in real life. I don't know if it's so much on the webcam. So this is how we create the devil face, and for more information visit fantasymakeupblog.com.